welcome back guys to episode 3. We're back into jumping into the Formula Junior car again. We've just had a good run on the Ginetta, got used to that a little bit, really enjoy that car, so I think the MX-5 is going to be a lot of fun. But for now we're going to get back into the Formula Junior for another 10 laps and get some practice on that. I guess the handling is going to be very different in this thing from that Ginetta G40. So yeah, let's just try to keep it on the track again. Try not to spin out too much, no downforce or anything like that, so it's going to be quite tricky. And yeah, let's jump in. I'm a little bit nervous about driving this car now after driving that Ginetta, because the Ginetta handles so well. But maybe a bit of practice on the braking might be okay. It'll be very interesting to see these braking points and the difference. Yeah, slide down already, a little bit too quick. How's the car looking? Oh, we're missing a wheel. Not the start we wanted. Let's restart. Yeah, they're a little bit less forgiving, these cars. Way less forgiving. So braking a little bit earlier on each corner, I think. Definitely braking earlier. It's way wider. Way wider. Yeah, forgotten how to drive. Certainly forgotten how to drive. Get the tyres warm, mate. Let's just get the tyres warm. The squirrels run across the tracks. Bad shadows, terrible shadows. It's certainly different. Brake light on that one again. Yeah, just slipped out everywhere. Oh man. Such a different type of car. Gotta get used to it because the Formula 1 cars are gonna be. The Formula 1 cars will be easier, I think, in terms of the downforce. Like this has got no downforce at all, so all my mistakes are going to be extremely exposed. And that's fine. We don't mind having exposed mistakes. It just means I've got to do things a little bit differently. So they rotate the car, but not by that much. We're still on the first lap. This is absolutely... Oh my gosh. Okay, there's no one else on the track. What are we doing? Maybe slower. The handle's way more touchy with the handling. You can move it around the track very easily. Also the braking is super different. I think it's just don't accelerate too fast out of the corners as well. That's definitely what we'll get here. way too quick. We accelerated too quick out of that corner. So that's going to be exposed quite a lot, I think. It's certainly a shame. But yeah, that's a big mistake that I make. Just gotta remember that. In this car, you can't just put your foot down. It's a very different feeling. Super, super touchy. Later, but then you lock up. So I think it's going to be a quicker brake. It's slower. See what's happening. Definitely going to have to brake. I think it's a quicker brake and a slower release. The slower release allows you to rotate, otherwise you just lock it every time. So that's what I will try and do here. And a slow acceleration. For quite some time. It'll take a while, I think. It's going to be a while. It's going to take a long time with no traction control. This is pain today. This is pain. Feeling it. I'm feeling it. One lap done. One lap down and I'm struggling. Too early. No, that's fine. Acceleration out of the corner needs to be so much softer. Needs to be way softer. Yikes. And the suspension's gone again. This car is hot. Let's see if I can use this camera angle there. Like times will come down significantly with that camera angle. But we're trying to do things just about being able to get the corners and then accelerate slowly out of them. And we're taking that way too deep. Way too deep, bro. Ah, well. Running nicely then. Current stage, but this is way more of a challenge in terms of stability. Especially with the Janetta, I feel like you can really just put your foot down. You've got to accelerate so hard. All over the road. Just struggling. Very, very different car. Super different. Can't quite get used to this. I suppose it took me a while with the Janetta. This is the second run now on this Formula Junior. At least the brakes are a little bit better. Makes a big difference with all this at stop zone. Very difficult to keep it together. Just feels like continuous lockups. Maybe I'm going to do some research about how to not lock it up. Going from the forest to the sand. Yeah, that is what it is. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be a lot of hard work getting this car under control. But yeah, this is going to be the practice, and that's why we're practicing on this one, because we'll expose my mistakes, and then as we get to Formula 3, it should be a little bit easier, I think, with downforce and everything like that. Yeah, essentially same principles. Just not accelerating too quickly out of the corners, which I keep doing. Set a valid lap yet. Crashed a bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna have to brake a little earlier on that hairpin. As well, I think he's probably pretty smart to do. I think it'd be very smart to write notes about these braking zones on each track, so you kind of just, you don't have to remember them all specifically, but you can just have a look at them. just before, because I did have mental notes of those 3 corners on the Janetta. I've forgotten them right now, but I think it would be very, very wise to just start taking some notes on these tracks, because it'll probably make my life a lot easier if I do that. Just learning the braking points and then remembering braking points in different cars, that's going to be a lot of work. I think it would be very smart, very wise to just write down those braking points. After the 150, maybe 125. Man. Lawnmower. I have become the lawnmower. Farming simulator or what? Oh. Get ready to plant that corn. Oh my god. Just do donuts in the grass. These 3 corners at least. There's no 100. That's good. Maybe a little earlier. Just surprised. Thought that was actually a terrible lap. So the braking was a little bit better. Brake a little bit earlier here. About 100. Just 2 seconds on that one. Always. Try and get back on the track. We will see. Maybe I progress quicker on the Janetta. This is not a drift car, mate. That's not a drift car. Yeah, maybe I progress better, quicker in the Janetta. It seems to be a much easier car to drive, that's for sure. I've got to get used to this one. Very tough. I think that might be it. One more round. One more lap. Tires are getting yellow. Obviously slower. Maximum speed's a little bit slower off the straight. That's for sure. Not yet, man. Seems to like Farming Simulator quite a lot, doesn't he? That'll be it for me, I think. That's another episode done. Not really good at that one. Not good. We're going to need some more practice, I think. Well, thanks for sticking around, guys. That was episode 3. Back to the Formula Junior on the Red Bull ring. Struggling. You know, I think most of the time we're acting more like a farming simulator lawnmower type scenario than a Formula Junior car. But we'll get some practice in. We'll keep trying. And yeah, next episode we'll jump into the Janetta once again. And yeah, we'll have a quick practice run. Try to remember those breaking points again, and then we'll jump into a little race and see how we go. I don't expect too much, and I don't think you guys should expect too much from that race. But yeah, let's just keep things interesting, keep it fun, and let the practice and the chaos let it continue, because there's going to be a lot of it. And trust me, this is a long process. I'm learning from the very beginning. And yeah, it's just about consistency with lap times, breaking points, and just doing this every day. So that's kind of the point. And yeah, appreciate you guys for sticking around, for joining. And yeah, we'll see you again. Catch you later.